Joining us from Lacey, Washington is Baily. Now, Baily's a single mother of this one-year-old boy named Remy. Today, Baily's not only determined to prove to her ex-boyfriend Travis that he's baby Remy's father, Baily desperately wants to clear her name with Travis's mother, Janshia. You see, Janshia admits she has a low opinion of Baily. How low? Well, take a look.
I don't let nobody play with my kids. I won't tolerate being lied to or being played by a little girl. This girl, Baily, is trying to pin her son, Remy, on my son. And I'm not having it. I asked Baily if she was pregnant, and she lied to me. And you know what I found in the trash can? A positive pregnancy test. Baily tried to play innocent, but I found out shortly that was a lie. We found her in our backyard, drunk, acting stupid. The DNA test was necessary because everyone knows that Remy doesn't look like my son at all. Don't get me wrong now, I love Remy. I'm an excellent grandma. But Baily, what you're not gonna do is take advantage of my family. Baily better hope that this is my son's baby, because she done put us through too much.
Okay, Baily, what do you think about what she just said?
I think it's a load of nothing. That is just ridiculous.
Did you ever get along with her?
Before, no, not at all.
We weren't never best friends or anything like that. But yes, I wanted to be supportive to her. If this was going to be possibly my son's baby, then yes, I'm going to help out. I'm going to see what she needs as I did.
Your son left me, so of course you needed to step up. Your son was over there playing house with some other people.
No, he did not leave you. That was y'all issue. That didn't have nothing to do with me.
Now, how sure are you that he's the father, that Travis is the father of Remy?
1,000% sure. I have no doubts whatsoever. I mean, look at the picture. It's obviously his son.
You all known each other a long time, right?
Going on 4 years.
Right. And it's been a rocky relationship?
Very.
So, Maury, when I first met TJ, we had a perfect relationship. Some things happened. I mean, mistakes were made. Then I ended up getting pregnant. I had to do the pregnancy all alone. It hurt me very much. He did come at the end, which was very helpful, to give birth and have his father there for me in the hospital. That was amazing. I loved that.
Janshia says you lied to her when it came to a pregnancy test.
I did not lie to her. It was just not the right time for me to tell. Any woman knows when you are pregnant and it is your first pregnancy, you have so many emotions going on right then and there that you don't know what to feel.
When she found out about your pregnancy finally, how did she react? Was she happy or not?
At first, no, not at all. But I really wanted a relationship with her because I was having her son's baby. And so at first, she wasn't there. And then she came around towards the end of my pregnancy. And I felt relieved because I needed that support.
And then all of a sudden you find out that Travis, you caught him with another woman, right?
Yes, the same woman who is constantly in our lives being so disrespectful, who needs just to leave.
So in other words, you're still with Travis when you know he's with another woman. He's kind of back and forth between the two of you, isn't he?
I'm with Travis because I love him. He is the father of my first, now my second.
Whoop.
And
wait,
I want
wait a
to
minute.
be with him.
You're pregnant again?
Yes, I am pregnant again. And
Is he going to deny this one?
I sure hope not. I'm pretty sure he won't.
We don't know
it's
if he's
definitely
the father
his.
Of this baby.
He
don't
certainly
know if he's
is the
the
father of
father.
this baby.
Does this mean the three of you are going to be back on my show?
Probably.
If there needs to be.
You think she's a liar, don't you?
Hey, Maury, nice to meet you. Yes, I do. Because like I said, I went to her, woman to woman, and asked her if she was pregnant, and she told me no.
Well, she-
Straight
well, she-
foot in my face.
Yeah, but she was young and she was
none
scared.
of your business.
If
Yes,
you're
I
young
was so
enough to lay
scared.
down
It
there
was
and
none
get
of
the
your
baby,
business.
you're young enough to freaking have it and admit to your faults. Period. You
I
should
would
have
have
told
told
me
you
if
if
you
I
were
wasn't
pregnant
scared
or not.
and if I wasn't panicking. If
John-
I wasn't panicking, I would have told you straight out. But I needed time.
That baby was born, you inspected the baby, didn't you? You inspected the baby.
I sure did. As
What-
soon as I got back into town.
What
Because
happened?
he was born when I was out of state.
Yeah.
So when I got back, I went to her home and I looked at him. I sure did. I checked the tip of his fingertips. I checked the tip of his ears. I checked the nipples on his chest. I even checked his man part.
He's your grandson.
And I
It doesn't
didn't
matter
see
what he
no
looks
brown.
like.
What was your conclusion?
I
He's your
checked out
grandson,
his
it
man
doesn't matter.
parts and he did not have any brown in him.
That's because I am white. I am so pale.
But you claim that you're Mexican and native, right? So where's the darkness?
Yes. The bottom line,
Yes,
this is your
Maury.
son's baby.
You say Baily has a split personality. What do you mean by that?
Oh my goodness. So when I first met Baily, Maury, she was all quiet and innocent, barely wanted to have a conversation with me. And then we have a barbecue. I'm listening, like, who is that? They're like, that's Baily. I'm like, where did this person come from? Loud and obnoxious? Like, I've never
Can you
seen
stay
that
on
type of person.
topic?
Baily wants
Yes,
a relationship with Travis. You think they should have a relationship?
For this, if the baby is my son's, for him, yes.
So all you want them to do is co-parent. You don't want your son to
That's
be.
it.
You don't want him to be.
That's all. I just want my son to be a great father and her to
Right.
be a great mother
John-
to this little boy.
John Chia, do you know this other
He hasn't
woman
been.
that,
You should've
that
taught him
apparently
better.
Travis got pregnant?
Yes, I do.
You don't seem to like her either.
I don't. And I can go on and on about that one, but I'm not.
Okay. So Travis, do you doubt being the father or not?
No, sir. I do believe that is my child.
Oh, you do?
But at the end of the day, we're here to prove to everybody and my mother.
Right.
Some people might be scared at the beginning, but at the end of the day,
Yep,
test
he needs
results
to
will
prove
tell
it to
everything.
me.
Describe Baily for me. Your mother thinks she has a split personality. She's two different people. What do you think?
Baily is that Mexican senorita. You get hot and you get fire, or you get cold. There's three sides to her. She can be nice, she can be mean,
Yep.
or she can be.
I can be nice and
that
I
actual-
can be mean, but
she can
only
be that-
because that's you get what you give.
Were you all ever considered to be a couple or not?
Yes, of course. You have your ups and downs. You have your mistakes. You have your missed and broken promises. But at the end
You
of the
wanna
day,
say
as long
that,
as
but you're
you
the one
take
who
your
cheated on me.
life,
Well, I think I forced
cheating
that.
goes
Sure
both
do.
ways. I got
Cheating does
one
not go
strike.
both
You
ways.
got three. Remember that.
Oh, I did not cheat though. Let's. You were sleeping with your other baby mama then. Yeah.
How
that's
do we
right,
know
was
what
with
you
her.
were doing? We don't know what you were doing.
Do you still go back and forth between her and someone else?
I had to make a choice, and I finally made my choice as of last year, 2021,
What's your choice?
and I changed my whole life around. I went after the second female and
Right.
made a fast decision,
Barry, and then
now
you get me pregnant again. You say you choose me. You say
You
you
got
choose her. You
yourself
make broken
pregnant.
promises.
You got yourself pregnant. You
It
knew what he
takes
was doing,
two.
so don't
It
even
takes
try
two.
it.
One person doesn't
Maury.
get pregnant. It takes two.
It does, but she should have been on birth control, and she wasn't.
How often do you see Remy, Travis?
I do run a store, so I rarely see him as much as I can. But when it comes down to it, I love that boy with
I wish you
everything
could
in my
see him
heart,
more,
and I
though.
would
you
do
see
anything
your other
for
baby
him.
24/7.
Here we go. In the case of one-year-old Remy, Travis, you are the father.
I'm sorry.
Hey, man.
Maury.
God will tell you everything. I'll tell you that one.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry I ever doubted him. You guys know I love him so much. I just wanted the truth. That's it.
We got it.
John
Thank you,
Chia.
Maury.
John Chia, I
need
want
you
to
both
tell
to
I
weigh
want to tell
more.
you something, John Chia. You are going to be the glue as to whether this child grows up with two parents in his family, okay? Two parents in his
Yes.
life, okay? You're going to be the glue. You as the grandmother can make it right. I know that. And I know that
Travis
because
is gonna stop the games with me and this other female, or if I'm gonna have to go through another pregnancy alone and have to do it with my 1-year-old.
As long as my kids are taken care of at the end of the day, that's all that matters. We
And
can
you
work
know I'm
everything
gonna
else
be
out
there for
together.
him. And if this new baby is my son's, I'll be there for that one too. You know that already. I just wanted to know the truth and tired of the game.
You are not the father.